What's up YouTube? It's your boy Brendan, aka Of Darkness, and I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys a new video regarding my now healed black arm tattoo done by the awesome Mark Walker, who also did my palm tattoos about 2 years ago. One pass, completely healed. As you can see, they're still there. So so I just wanted to go ahead and answer some questions. I got a lot of interesting comments on Instagram regarding my black arm, as far as why someone would do that. Do I regret it? Things like that. So let's go ahead and dive in. Basically, this is the first arm that I started getting tattooed, which happened, I first started getting tattooed when I was about 16, 17, and I ended up getting a really terrible tribal tattoo by somebody who wasn't even a professional tattoo artist. Pretty much hated it after about a year or so. Attempted to get it covered up. I didn't really like the cover up, and overall these are just some of my first tattoos. Basically what happened was I just simply wasn't satisfied with how they looked. I kind of was just getting tattooed because I liked tattoos. I was young and just wanted tattoos all over my body. Now that I'm a little bit more knowledgeable on tattoo artists and tattoo styles, I kind of have a vision as far as what I want my end tattoo suit to look like. And my final bodysuit it didn't fit the theme that I was going for, which is pretty much how I express myself, is through art and all kinds of different things. And the tattoos just didn't feel like they belonged on me. So I know that sounds odd, but that's just how I see it. A lot of different questions in regards to pain. So I guess we could start there. Pain-wise, the tattoo hurt pretty bad, to be honest. The machine that was used to put all the black ink in there was huge, it was fast, it was loud, all things that psychologically and physically didn't make it an easy tattoo. I wouldn't say it's the worst by any means, but I would say it's at least a solid 6 on the softer areas or the easier areas on the arm, 7 for things like the elbow. Obviously the inside of your ditch pretty much sucks. So pain-wise, it wasn't the worst, but it definitely wasn't too easy. Why don't you laser the entire tattoo sleeve? And I considered it. Multiple reasons why I didn't choose to go down that route. As far as the initial cover-up, there's so much different types of ink that were in my skin that it would be a very large commitment to have just to laser this. I would assume take at least over a year of consistent lasering. It would be a very painful process. It would be a very expensive process, and I just wasn't really satisfied with how much money and time it would take. And of course, I like the style. I like black work. I've always had my eye on different types of tattoo styles that are good for cover-ups, and black work obviously is this simplest concept. And black work reminds me of just when I was younger and first started looking at tattoos. Tattoos were a little bit more taboo back in, late 90s, early 2000s, and I enjoy that feel of a tattoo when it is somewhat taboo. So, with black work, even nowadays, honestly, I get all kinds of different stares. You can look at comments anytime I post, my black arm. People typically have strong comments on it, whether they're good or they're bad. People have an opinion on it, and I kind of like that edge to a tattoo. I know that sounds super edgy and lame, but that's simply the truth. I like how hard it looks, and I think even just from a bodybuilding perspective, tattoos that are super detailed and intricate kind of takes away from muscle definition, and I like that it's one big black piece of art, and I just think it looks badass. It's that simple. So there's no super deep meaning to the tattoo. It's simply the easiest route to be satisfied with the work that's on my arm. So opposed to lasering it, going through huge amounts of pain with laser, a huge toll on my finances. I decided why not just go with a style that I personally like quite a bit, and yeah, I'm overall satisfied. I love it. I think it looks awesome. I get lots of compliments on it. I also get lots of negative comments online. Of course, no one would say anything to my face in person, but I really fucking like it. Mark Walker did an amazing job, and yeah, it's super solid. I don't think I'll ever have to get any rework on it. Maybe the elbow at some point. Elbow will eventually just, the ink dissipates there quicker. I think it's just because you use them a lot. Use your elbow, I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, it's simply, I like the style. I think it looks awesome, and it was the easiest way to cover up previous work that I was just dissatisfied with. All right, so yeah, that's it, guys. It's really just as simple as it's just black ink. I think it looks fucking cool, and that's why I ended up doing it. Easy cover up versus shit ton of laser and huge financial burden. Decided to just get black work. Just like any tattoo, make sure you do research on your artist. I can't stress this enough. People think just because obviously it's one shade of black, it should be a simple concept for any tattoo artist to execute. That's not the case. I learned that the hard way. Before I went to Mark Walker, I went to somebody else to do the black work. I was dissatisfied with it. It wasn't that nice. At least the look I'm going for is that nice all black, silky smooth, all one shade of black. And yeah, I didn't get that the first time I tried. I went to a local artist, didn't work out. So just make sure you do research on your artist. Go to an artist that does black work, that specializes in it, that shows healed photos and videos of the black work. If you could see it in person, even better. Make sure you know what you're doing before you start getting any tattoo. So do research on your artist. Okay, as far as getting tattooed in the healing process, it heals just like any other tattoo for the most part. However, if you go to an artist that does black work, typically they're going to work with a larger mag, and it's a relatively fast tattoo. So Mark Walker, for example, did my entire forearm besides the small details here. He blacked out the entire forearm in about 3.5 hours. So really quick tattoo. Now it got really swollen afterwards. So the swelling actually went to my hand, and my hand kind of looked like I punched a wall. That was normal as far as what my tattoo artist said. It didn't bother me. It wasn't painful at all. It just looked kind of funny for about a week, I would say, maybe a little bit less than a week. So maybe expect that if you end up getting black work done. As far as the tattoo healing process, it was just about the same as most tattoos. The swelling was the only thing that was different that I noticed. One fun fact that I actually learned with black work, if you have an Apple Watch, the sensor on the Apple Watch does not read well on black work. So I usually like wearing watches on my left hand. I have to wear my Apple Watch on my right hand just because I think there's too much black ink in here where it doesn't sense whatever the Apple Watch senses, whether it's I don't think it's pulse, but the UV light, basically the black work fucks with the UV light in the Apple Watch, and just really doesn't monitor anything. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you like Apple Watches, but if you like Apple Watches, make sure you don't black out both your arms or else it's not gonna work correctly. Either way, thank you guys so much for the support and checking out this YouTube video. I'm gonna start making more content. I've had a really rough last couple of months, and just haven't been in the right state of mind to put out YouTube videos. I have to be in a really good mood, and obviously I have to be somewhat bubbly on camera, and that's just not my natural state of being. So me making videos is a good sign. I'm in a great mood. So thank you again. I appreciate the support. If you could like the video, that would be amazing. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And of course, if you could leave a comment with any future content ideas you might want from me, or any questions, I will definitely answer the questions below. Again, I really appreciate the support. Peace out, guys.